Today we are going to discuss again very basic about our Go programming language. So last class we have discussed we can you can say declare variable like variable x and specify a data type and assign the value, okay, and print the value. And data type can be integer, can be float, can be double, anything. So and also we have discussed all kind of data types, like maybe boolean data type for true and false value, for string data types, and for numeric maybe integer, float, double, everything. Today we are going to next we are going to learn about the operator, like let's give we have a two value, let's maybe x uh, equal to 20, let's y equal to 30, okay, 40. I want to do plus, minus, division, multiplication, addition, all the operator which generally whenever we are going to write the code we have to show. So basic operation like output, I want to sum, the sum equal to x plus y, okay, and your print. And for running a code you can just write like run go your file name, or you can just add one plugin, uh, code runner code runner code runner is a plugin. This code runner is a plugin which can allow this code runner. I have already installed this code runner plugin to install uh, different kind of programming language in a VS Code, maybe run like a C, C++, Java, JS, PHP, Python, Perl, Ruby, and Go. So this code runner is the VS Code extension. Just you can use, and this help us to, even you don't write the code, just here I have option given a button, you can just run the code and you're getting the sum of these two. So you can use the very handy again. You don't go right and notice the value of your 60, okay. So here we have to, this is the basic operation like plus, if you want to minus, subtraction, uh, subtraction subtraction, and you can print the subtraction. X minus y become a subtraction. So almost Go language you can say support plus operator, minus operator, division operator, modulo operator. So let's check out again. GoLang specification, search out, and here all the operator which Go language support, go here like keywords and operator. So one thing notice here, let's check all the operators. So these all you can say all the operators which are Go language support. Maybe this is the your this all your mathematical operation, you can say simple, like we have the example plus, minus, multiplication, division, and this is the modulo operator. Generally in basic mathematics we are always doing plus, minus, multiplication, division. Here for multiplication this is the star symbol is used, and these are known as a modulo operator. So what is the modulo operator? Modulo operator, you can say modulo operator return the remainder after the division. Okay, so let's good example. So here we have a, let's here like multiplication. So for this is the multiplication operator, and here you can get the multiply. So these are the, you can say plus operator, or maybe minus operator, and this is the multiply operator. Similarly, you want to division, the division operator, division, and here you can say get division operator. So almost all the operator, uh, these mathematical operator, plus, minus, multiplication, division, and this is the modulo operator which we are going to. Generally these are the four basic operation, like here this is the sum, this is the subtraction, this is the multiplication, and this is your division. Here you are dividing x divided by 20. If say here like a notice value x 20 divided by 40, let's say y divided by x, y, this divide by x. So this symbol is the your division. Run it. So generally these are the basic operation. You can just practice plus, minus, multiplication, division of any number, and this is the modulo operator. I am going to take one example so that these modulo operators are used to find out the particular two numbers are divisible or not divisible. If not divisible, that means for the remainder. So here notice we are getting the divisible of y. Good. So here let's another variable. Let's say what already we have declared variable a. So let's we have declare a a1 equal to 10. Let's b2 equal to, let's I say 2. Here let's say 15. Okay, and here I say c2 equal to, let's I say a1 modulo b2. So here a1 modulo b2. So this is the your modulo operator. Okay, modulus of a and b. That means what the meaning? Whenever you are going to make a, this is the 15, and 15 divide by 2. So 2 7 ja 14. And what is the remainder? Remainder 1. So this value is get from the here. If this number may be 18, so might be 2 9 ja 18. 18. There is no remainder. So whenever you want to get this remainder, we can use the modulo operator. Whenever you want to get the division, then you can use this division operator. Okay, so sometime I need to find out this remainder, maybe check the particular number is even or odd. So how do we have to use this division is just getting the what the output of the division, but I want to check the number is divisible or not, then you have to the modulo operator. So in this say computer programming language, modulo operators are used to check the two particular number are divisible or not divisible. If not divisible, what is the remainder? So look like all the operators, these are your mathematical operators. And so let's I want to write a function, and you can say that can check the given input number is even or odd. I'll check. So here say if, let's say if this c way, and here say let's number 1 1. Let's we can declare one variable, let's equal to like 25. Okay, and so here how to check this number 1 is even number or odd number. That means we have to check divisible by 2 or not. Any number you can say even that can be divided by 2. If not divided, that is odd number. If how to check the number is even or not? So say check is even or not. So simply say hey, this is the 1 modulo 2, and what the value? Let's value So here you can just calculate it the modulo of tick, and if you check, print the value. If modulo of 2 is what? If this value you can say 0, then you can say it is an even number. If it is not 0, then you can say it odd number. So if you notice here, run it, what saying? They are running. So notice here, modulo of 1 and 2 is 1. So here that means this number is not, you can say, even. If let's say this is the 24 and you can again run, then this 2 modulo 24 modulo of 2, they will return 0. That means this is the number is even. So somehow this modulo operators in our programming language many time help us to identify, hey, the given number is even, odd, divisible, not divisible. That time this method help us, or modulus help us. Okay, so notice this is a 0. So here sometime I want to check here if the v1 value is equal to 0 or not equal to 0. So conditional, how to check, we are going to learn later, but as of now this understand this modulo operator is help to check the given number is divisible by a specific number or not. And so these all are the mathematical operation generally we are using. Similarly, we are saying, hey, the given whatever the number I am getting divisible is equal to 0. That means this is the even, not equal to 0 then how to check this operator? This is the your operator. Even your value is equal to or not equal to. So you can use this operator to check the given value are equal or not equal to. Sometime you want to check the value given a less than or greater than, or less than equal to or greater than equal to. This is the assigning the value, or this is used for the assigning declaration plus initialization both. So all are this operator you to check the particular two value is greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to. These operator you can use this operator. And this is another, you can say, shorthand operator corresponding plus equal to. So what do you mean plus equal to? So here let us example. Here I am writing like A2 equal to 10. So if you print A2, this print A2. Here say one thing, another option, A2 equal to A2 plus 10, and after that you can print. So here A2 is equal to 10, then they can print 10. After here say, hey, A2 is equal to plus 10, that means they print the again 10, 20. So this is the one plus operator and this is the equal to operator. So here in the computer programming language you can combine this both and write a shorthand operator kind of things. This plus equal to, minus equal to, multiply equal to, division equal to, modulo equal to. That means how? Let's check. So here notice value of A2 is equal to 10 and value of A2 again 20. So same thing we can write, instead of this I can write, hey, A2 plus equal to 10. So both statement so here you can say plus equal to, that means here what is saying here, A equal to A plus 20. So let's run it. So this is known as a plus equal to same means ki whatever the a2 value, in the same value you can 10 add and assign. So in, you can say this is the expanded form, and you can say, notice again getting the same way. This is the both are the same thing. You can write this way or you can write this way. So similarly for plus, similarly for 9, many things. So both are the same thing. You can say, you can write this way or you can write this way. So okay, so here you are writing this way or write a1 2 equal to 10. Okay. So here this is a short form and this is your, you can say, expanded form. Okay, so you can say here whatever the value of a2, just add plus 1 or add 2, add 3, add 4, whatever. This is the one way and you are just printing. And similarly, if let's say to have a 20, same thing you can do, just say plus equal to. Plus equal to means same like this. So whatever here writing this is the same just like this. So here say a equal to a plus, that's 5. Okay. So this is the one way to write. Another way say a plus equal to 5. Okay, so here the same thing, this the different way of representation. So here compiler, go compiler internally say a plus equal to 10, that means I am going to increment whatever the value of a plus 5 and then again assigning back to the a. So this is the same operator. So similarly for here you can say plus 1 plus 2 plus 100, and this similarly for minus equal to, similarly for multiplication equal to, similarly for division equal to. So all these operators which are just another way to use the same your mathematical operator which we are doing. So simply whatever the plus operator, and generally say hey, I say like y plus z, okay, and you are assigning to the like a c. Okay, so this is the plus operator. The plus and equal to, you can combine like a c plus and equal to some value. So this is only possible if here also c. The if scenario c equal to c plus 7. So this can be rewritten here. The similarly for all operator. So sometime if you writing the code in this way, or whenever you are reading this code and find similar way, understand this different way you are writing the code. Generally, whenever as a child we are studying mathematics, always we learn this way: c equal to c plus 7 or a equal to a plus 10 something. Okay, so these are your just another form of your mathematical operation. This and this both are the same mathematical operation, and similarly these all are the check your equality operation, particular these are equal or not, or less than or greater than. So how to check? So let's check. Here say, let us now here say let's a2 equal to 10, and let's a3 equal to 20. Okay, so here say let's check both are equal or not. So here say let's say a2 double equal to a3. So let's assign into the b1. So b2 just equal to assign. So here let's check this value b2 b3. Okay, those are the equals or not. what they are saying, undefined a3. So here let's a2, okay, a1, okay, and here a1, okay. We are going to check a1 and a2 both are equal to or not. So notice whenever you are using the equal to operator, equal to, not equal to, this always returns this, all the operator whenever you're going to use this operator return the output in the bool, means maybe true or false only. So here, so due to that I am just whatever the result of this equal to, not equal to, how no, just assign this variable bool and let's run it. So here you notice maybe surely a2 and a1 not equal to true. So it will say, hey, not equal to true. So what the result say? They say false. So bool value have a possibly only this is the false. What happened? I say, hey, it's also 20. So that means they are equal. So in this case, this should return true. So this operator or result value, the variable we are taking here, that will in the boolean value. You can specify or not. By default we are using the shorthand operator here. Similarly they can here say no result. So similarly maybe here you can use other operator like less than, greater than, not equal to, even say not equal to, one option equal to, or similarly say, hey, it is a not equal to operator. Let's, okay, so here say both are the equal to, okay, and similarly let's here print this is the not equal to, okay. So in both cases, in the case of equal to they return the true, in this not equal to they return false. So let's here say like a 10. So here both are equal, they say no, not equal. Here both are not equal, they say yes, true, both are the not equal. Okay, you can generally space or maybe so these all the operator boolean are conditional operator, you can say. Notice for this they say for value 10 and 20 it's not equal to false, and yes a2 and a1 not equal to, yes, not equal to, that means a true. So here you can say similarly you can apply less than equal to, greater than equal to, these are the one operator, not equal to operator. This is only apply on the boolean value. Let's here. Now here the boolean value. If you want to print b, let's I want to print not equal to operator. Here say not equal to b3. So here I am going to print not equal to b3. What is not equal to means? So if b3 value if equal to true, you can say not equal to b3, then this will return false. If this is the false value, then this return true. Just opposite. This is the not equal to means whatever the current value of b3, just reverse them. If true, then false, then true. And okay. So let's test. So this operator just say similarly not equal to, means whatever the current value, this operator is only apply on the boolean variable. If you have a not boolean, you cannot apply here. Okay, let's check. So notice this is the false. What is the b3 value? Currently b3 value is the true. What is the not equal to b3? False. And even here you cannot say like here not equal to a2. Here you cannot say equal to a2. Why? Because this is the invalid, because not equal to operator only applied on the boolean type, not the types of integer. Here our error also say invalid operator not equal to not defined on the a2 variable of the types integer. So this not equal to operator only apply on the boolean value data types. Okay, so here you cannot use like a number. Here always use like a boolean types, right? So all these operators, you can, this is the negate operator, this is the not equal to, this is the equal to operator, this is the assignment operator. Notice here, so this is the check, this is the check, this operator, this is known as a equal to operator. This is the left hand side value and right hand side value. If this integer both are equal or not, this true, this boolean, both sides must be the same data types. Either the integer, then in left hand integer, false, false. But this is also same like all are the binary operator. You can say this is a binary operator, means left hand right and right hand value you have to specify. But in the case of this is the assignment operator. Here say x equal to this, that means this value are going to assign here. So this is the assignment operator. Okay, and this is the negate operator, means just not equal to, whatever true and false, true, false. And this is the simply mathematics number, less than or greater than. Okay, so these all are this operator we can use. And apart from this, notice these are the some operator. This is the logical operator. What is the logical operator? Logical, notice these are apply on the any kind of data type, maybe here integer, float, double, left and right. But this operator was only applied on the boolean, like let's go, this is the end operator. The end operator say if left side the boolean value may be true and right side may be boolean value false, then what is the end? So end logic say both are true, then answer true. Both are false, any unfalse, then always a true. So only one condition here, true, left and right both are true, then it will say true. Okay, else in all the scenario, maybe here true and here false, it will say false. Maybe here true, maybe here false, here true, the same false. So end operator, you can say whenever you are showing end operator, the conditions left side true, right side true, result output would be the true, and all other permutation combination always will be the false. Okay, this is the logical end operator. And similarly, like this is the R operator. R operator say if any on true, if this here true, then answer true. R here true, then answer true. R means any one, maybe here true and here false, again answer true. Maybe he false and here true, again true. So this R operator say left and right, anyone true, answer would be true. Here say both are the true, then answer will be true. So all are the mathematical operation. It would be good you can just play. These are the just similarly kind of a shorthand operator. Similarly here, this is the logical operator. The same logical operator is a shorthand operator. Generally, they are sometimes say bitwise operations. Okay, these are the logical operator. These are the, so all this almost you can say Go language support lots of operators. Surely we are not going to cover each and every operator, but slowly whenever you are going to write code, we are going to these operators. Okay, and these are the like notice semicolon, open close, curly braces, bracket, dot, all these operators maybe depend upon the condition situation you are going to use. And one thing also you should aware about the what the Go language support the keyword. So notice here I have a like use the here like a package, import, func, main, and open curly braces, var, int, a. So here there are some words that are specific meaning given by the Go compiler. Those variable, those keyword we cannot use in our program for giving as a identifier as a variable name, like this is the x, this is the y. So here we can use the specific uh, other than this is default keyword. So these are the keywords, means the Go compiler have a specific meaning for these words. So you cannot use for declaring your identifier, your variable. Variable name can anything that can hold any kind of value, but those name could be in other anything other than these keywords. What are the keywords? Notice break, default, func. Notice the func is the keyword. Interface, select, case, defer, go, map, struct, chain, else, go to, package, switch, construct, fall through, if, range, type, continue, for, import, return, var. So notice all are this the keyword, the Go language. So these are all the keywords are reserved, may not use as a identifier. Identifier means variable name. So here I am using the variable name x. So here I cannot say here. So let us say here I am say bar. Let's say equal to 50 equal to 10. So is it allow? Here the bar keyword, the reserve keyword. So we notice here we cannot expect this. So you say here bar 1 and here say you can do. Okay, so bar 1 is the not reserve keyword, then you can use them. Okay, but here bar is the reserve keyword, so you cannot use like here bar for what they say for. Let's run it again. Okay, they are printing the value of bar 110. Okay, so here if you like to try this and this, then compiler is very unhappy. Compiler no, bar is the reserve keyword, you cannot use as an identifier. Similarly other keyword, whatever keyword you have, you cannot use. This is the not found expected. So all this keyword, let's give on to break or case. Let's keyword say hey, I'm going to use this break keyword. Okay, so break keyword you cannot use as an identifier here. Okay, they are not. So please note, be aware, whenever you are writing code, you are going to declare any identifier. I'm saying here identifier, yeah, variable name are the same thing, but uniquely identifiable they are with the identifier, but we cannot use this keyword. Even you are going to write your function name or variable name, please note we cannot use this keyword. This keyword is only specific places you can use, right? And each specific word have a specific meaning. Like we are like here, if is a specific case we can use, but we cannot use for the other than my identifier. Okay, similarly like func is a specific meaning, so you cannot use func in the place of here. Okay, so please as a initial understanding, just read out these all are the default keywords, so that while writing code we cannot use this. Okay, I say what is the identifier? Just identifier is the identifier name program, and it's such as a variable name, type name, just variables are name, any type name, function name we are going to known as a identifier. So identifier is nothing, just name of maybe variable, name of a function, name of maybe types, name of a function, struct, anything we want to give a name is identifier. What is identifier? Sequence of one or more letters. Variable name also new. Variable name, what is the variable name? A sequence of one or more letter and the digit. While giving the variable name, notice here I say variable name like A1, B2. Why? Because here say you can use one or more letter and digit. So here you can use letter or Unicode, whatever the digit here. Like here A is the proper variable name. Underscore x y, this is the small letter, capital letter, all. These are your variable name. Okay, so variable name, but these are the not valid variable name, and these are the all are the your operators. Okay, so till now we have know what is the what kind of variable names allowed to you, what are not allowed. These all are things are not allowed use as a variable name, and other than this it's allowed. Variable name is the just name of one or more letters and the digit. Notice first character in identifier must first character in an identifier must be a letter, maybe R, maybe something underscore. These are the different situations. And the Go programming language, semicolon is other. If you read the C language or Java language, for line break or statement termination, generally we are using the semicolon. Like here you can use the semicolon. Okay, in a Go language these are the optional. You can write or you cannot write. The semicolon is the optional in a Go language. If you're not writing, still compiler is happy. If you writing, still compiler is happy. Okay. Okay. And the Go language variable name is the case sensitive. Small with the different meaning, capital is the different meaning. Okay. So please know here you can write this way, or similarly you can write this small bar 1. Okay. Okay. So one thing also notice, any variable name or identifier case sensitive. This have a different meaning, these have a different meaning. Both are the, if as a English reader you are reading the bar 1 or here a bar 1, logically both are the same thing, but the compiler perspective both are the different things. This is the capital bar and the small bar. So please notice multiple things we have remind. Variable name can be anything other than your keywords. Okay, variable name can be case sensitive, means this is the small letter is the different variable, capital letter is a different variable. Both are the not same. From the English reader perspective both are the bar, but here not the same case, not the it is different cases. And similarly we have learned all are this operator. So now slowly we are in a position where we can start writing the actual any function, any program which serve our any requirement. So for writing our code, these are the very basic prerequisite. We should know what are the constants are literal, what are the variable, what are the particular keywords, what are the particular operators Go language support. Okay, so these basic things once done, we are going to use some codes. Let's say I want to sum of the 3 number, or I want to sum of the 4 number. Is the number is even or odd? So such a program you can say now we are in a position where you can start writing small program. So till now these are the basic things which we familiar, then it help us to write the program and understand the code. So let's start writing maybe small function or program. Let's say I want to write a function or program that give me sum of 2 number. So we know that for sum we can use mathematical operator. So how to write a particular program? So preferable way is you can write the each program each problem in the separate function. One thing. So what is the function? Function is a block of code that can serve the specific requirement. Okay, so first things, know what is the function, because function, what is the function? So in Go language, we have always start our program from the your main function, right? Main function. So no, this is the main function. From here our code is a start. So whenever writing any main function, start the open bracket and close bracket, and in this function you have write the couple of line number 1, line number 2, line number 3, line number 4, and you say this is the one function. Okay, what here, line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, instead of saying the line, the programming language you can say, hey, this is line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, all are written. Generally in a programming language you can say, hey, this is the statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4. Okay, so one thing clear. What is the function? Function is the set of statement to perform a specific task. Maybe here, I want to sum of two numbers. This is my specific task. So our function name should be like a sum. They are performing some sum. So here say, hey, I have write in a GoLang, whenever you are going to write any function, you can write func, one keyword. Okay, func. Okay, func keyword, and you can say, hey, I want to sum of two numbers. Okay, I want to sum of two numbers. Okay, that means we need a close braces, and here say just function name, here say open close. Okay, so here what say, I need a two number, maybe x number 20, okay, y number 40, and sum x plus y, and print the sum. Okay, so this is the, you can say, one function I written, they perform sum of two number x and y, and thus print this value. So you can say this is the block of code. This is the, you can say, block of code. So this is the, so here this is a block of code. This block of code contain the statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4. So this block of code I can give in one logical name. That logical name is a function. So how GoLang say, hey, it is a function or not? This keyword say, hey, this is the function, because you started from function, and this is the open close curly bracket. This is the optional parameter. Means here you can give some input for this method. So this is the one way. Hey, now if you written this code, how you can run this function? If you run this code, they are not printing your sum of two number. Might be they. So by default, GoLang, whatever the code they are running, that is written inside the main method. So this is the main function. Whatever code you written here, all are they are running. Okay, all are they are running. Last they are running this line, right? But they are not running your code, because your code is written outside of this main function. So if you want your code can be run by your GoLang, then you have to tell, hey GoLang, already have written one function, you can run my code. So how to tell your GoLang main function? So you can say, hey, this is the my function, I just write one line here. So here say, hey, this is the sum of two numbers. Okay, this is my function. Can you call them? So here if you write this way, compiler is not happy. Here compiler say might be you are going to declare some variable name something. So here Go compiler is not happy. Go compiler say this open close bar. This say, hey, now compiler say, hey, this is the look like a function. So if they are going to search, is there any function? If this code is not written somehow, okay. Then again compiler say sum of two number but undefined. I don't find what is this. Look like this is a function, but I'm not finding any definition in this file. Maybe on the top, maybe on anywhere. So I'm confused. Compiler is not compile the code. So you have to say, hey, I have written this function. This is my function. This have a two variable and summation and printing. Whenever I am going to just say, if sometime you want to ignore, hey compiler, you don't run all this code. So we have an option you can remove, or you can say comment. So here say in a Go language there are two kind of comments. One is they say, hey, I don't want to execute this code. Compiler, hey compiler, don't execute this code. How will do? Just say comment the comment code. So whenever you can say write this line comment code, means here our GoLang say, hey, this is the code written, statement written, but I cannot execute, I cannot run. I just ignore them because this is the comment statement. This is one liner comment, or similarly to one line everything. Or one is the I want to all this code from here to here don't run as of now. I don't want to run. So what we can do? We can say, hey, go and simply say, hey, 1 star, and after that just go close where you want to don't here. Start this. So this say, hey, now this main function, this is the commented code, this is the commented code, and these all are the commented code. Means you are written, but Go compiler is not going to execute any code. This means commented code means the code is written, compiler ignore them. As a programmer, I want don't run. Okay, just I want to run this code. Let's run. So here notice I'm not getting any output, just saying, hey, sum of two number. No, sum of two number. Let's good. That means now our compiler is main function is able to call my function. So here the terminology I am saying call or invoke. So here this is the main function. This is the main function. Main function I have this is the my function. Whenever I run in the Go code always start from this main. But main I am say, hey, this is my one more function. So here say this is your function. This line say your function declaration, your function syntax, and this is a complete this line to this line is function body. What is the function body? What is the business logic? What is the code you written? This is the function body. So here you can declare function. Here you can give it the function body, function implementation, and how we can use this function. We can invoke from the main method. So this is the main function from where I am calling this sum of number. So you can say calling or invocation, the same thing, different terminology you can say. So here say, hey, from main as a programmer I am going to invoke another function name is a sum of this. So here invoke or you can say call, the same thing. That's good. So might be case here always you are printing 20 and 40 hard coded value. Is it possible my sum function can take input? Always I don't want to get the output of always the 60. So is my function can take input or not? Yes, surely. Let's say I'm going to write another function. Okay, another function. This will take say, hey, they take a two input variable. Like, so first thing, notice in the GoLang you cannot declare same kind of or same name to function, because here let's main function going to run main trying to invoke some of two numbers function, but they find the two definition. This is the one definition, this is two definition. Compiler confused where I am going to invoke. So someone say, hey, let's I change here. I need x and y. Okay. So is it serve the purpose? Now compiler say I can call this here. So Go language, if let's run the code, they are not happy. They are not happy because you say, hey, already I am defined, this is my one function, they don't take any input argument, that means we should call this function. So here this is the compile time error. Compiler say not enough argument to call this function, this or this, because now compiler have a two option, one is the zero default argument or one is the two argument. So still here we are not able to call this function. So good option here say is sum of reflected in this blocks GoLang this either declaration of this. So no new variables at this. So what? So simple solution. Let's say, hey, this is the one just sum of two fixed numbers. Two fixed number. Okay, fixed number. So this is the change the different name. Okay, change the different name. Okay, sum of the two fixed number, and here say sum of the, here I can call this. If I call this and let's run it. Okay, here our code is not compile. Oh, okay. Why? Here two variable already declare, here also I'm showing to declare. So just as of now I not need it here. Okay. So your code is going to run 60. So now your compiler is, no, this is the sum of two number, this is the, what happened, you are giving the same name here, same name, you are confused. So please, in a one class you cannot write kind of a same function name in one file. So this is the kind of a weird, but just like a Go compiler understands something, this is the duplicate or undefined something, right? So good option always give the different. Let's, this is the kind of hey, kind of this is the fixed number, and if you want to this function call and this function both call, so here say, hey, I want to call okay, I want to call this function 10 and 20. So notice here we can calling the fixed number, you are calling the number, and now this your code can run the according to 10 and 20, then print the 10 and 20 like what now they're saying. Let's run it again. What they are saying, they should run. Okay, they are running. So you notice first 30 and this 20. So why this happened? Because now whenever you calling this function, they are going to the call this function, they have a 20 60 and they return. Whenever you call 20 30, they return this. Even this function you can call many number of times. This is a for let's 110 101. So you are getting different output. So same code you can use the different time, because you have a one util function you can call function one time, two time, three time, four time. You're getting a different output, right? So this is the basic, you can say, the way you are going to write your code inside a particular function. Function is nothing, just a set of code, set of line, but you given a logically name. If your function requires some kind of input, you take input variable. And third case might be, I don't function can return some value. They take input, then take output. Maybe third option, hey, I don't want to sum of two numbers, take sum of two numbers, and they return sum. Say take two numbers and return sum. So here you have to say, you can sum here, but you have to return. So here you can say, hey, I am going to say return. So here by default, if you not specify the function, like here we have option. Here you can say, I want to return this function, take return integer or float value or double value. So let's add function. Hey, this is the function, take two input 10 and 20 and return value. Okay, and here say print. So here is two parameter, so integer. So here if you run, this will, okay, hey, you are passing a 10 20. I am here the function calculate, but they are not printing, they're just returning the value. Notice, just again run it. And you are getting the sum of two number is 20, because you are passing sum of two here. Okay, so this is the sometime you are writing a function that not just take input but return output. Notice this is the optional, because Go compiler automatically identified what the value you are returning. You are returning integer, it is plus of two some number, I can identify. Even you can remove it and compile it, then what happened? Let's check. They are unexpected. So what happened? I just comment out this code. Okay. Okay, they are some declare but not used. Okay. Okay. So let's I just write this and do. So lots of permutation combination you have to try and understand what the Go compiler is going to support. Now notice x and y types of integer is not used. Here x and y you are using but not using, not printing, not doing anything. So good option, be specify your function name, your input types, number of input 1, 2, 3, and your output type, maybe integer and a float and double. So in the coming classes we are going to deep understand lots of permutation combination this function have. Just as of now basic, whenever you are starting going to write your program, always preferable, always write inside a particular function. Function help us to give logical name what are you doing. If this code what I can understand, okay, take two input number and return sum. So function is a place where you can give logically name what you are going to do. If developer are going to read this function, they can easily understand, oh, this function is designed for a specific purpose. That function name is depicted. Okay, so let us, here I am going to write a function that take a sum of 3 number, sum of 4 number, a multiplication of 4 number. So whatever here you are doing, sum, negate, plus, minus, you can do everything in the main method function. So here right we written, like here we written the sum, here written the subtraction, here written the multiplication. This is the good way to, you can say, complete your task. But this code cannot reuse by the different places, because you are written in the main function always run and complete the code. So this code means line of code or statement, you can write in a separate block and give the logical name. Those name is your function. So whatever this is the line of code, I want to separate out from this and write in the separate block. Okay, and I give the name, function name. Hey, this is the function, and name is the multiplication. Take no input, and what the value return, no return. So prefer way to write any line of code. Don't write any line main function. Always try to write each and everything inside the separate function, and from all this function whatever you written, you can try to invoke your main function. Is it clear? Hope so. These are the some you can say kind of a basic where you can start writing code, writing function. Okay, so what we have learned, we can write the line of code here what they, here we are declaring and initializing variable x and y variable and doing the sum and printing. So this same code you can write inside your main function. This is not preferable way, but compiler do, your code run. Okay, so you can say, hey, I want to give this all 4-line code in a particular name, because here I am doing the sum of two fixed number. So you can say, okay, this is the code I written inside a block, and I am given one logical name, sum of two fixed numbers. Here say, hey, this is the function keyword. So we are telling, hey, compiler, please consider this is the my function, and this is the one syntax like open and close curly braces. This means key, this is the function syntax. Here you function, here close parameter, and write the body. This is the one way. Sometimes you this function not only take 20 and 40, always I want to, this should be from main function, or the user going to call my function, they give input. So here we have option. In the parenthesis you can specify I want to one x integer variable, another variable in y, and now I'm not declaring here. Actually this 2-line of code, they are going to sum of two numbers. Of two numbers can be 10, can be 20, can be 100. I'm written in a particular block, given the logical name, and tell compiler, hey, this is a function, this is my input parameter. Okay, so function is just a block of a code, this block of code. Here you can write any line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever line. This line, in the English terminology we say line, but computer and software programming we can say statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4, or expression 1, expression 2, expression 3. This function can take some input parameter, input argument 1, input argument 2, input argument 3, any number of which you want, input 1, input 2. And last we discuss, hey, they take input, do some business processing, and after that this can return some value as well as, hey, this can return some value. So where you can specify, hey, this is the two number take input and returning the integer variable. So here say, hey, this is the return keyword, and what the value I am going to return? Integer, float, double, one value, two value, three value. We are going to learn. We can return one value, multiple value. So this is the kind of a function. This kind of function is the set of code, set of block, take some input, do some processing, summation, division, modulo, combinations of any operation, and after that you say, hey, after calculation, whatever my result, I am giving back to you. So question is that who give this input and who get this output? Maybe main function, maybe any function. This is not always necessary that this function is invoked or called or used from the main function. But as of now, in our case, we have only main function. So main function can say, hey, I am going to use this function. This function I am passing the two input parameter, and they return me the value. I am taking those value in this variable, maybe result you can say. Yes, a result. This is my result, and they return the result. This is not the main, same here. Here, whatever the variable name you want to say, hey, this is my function, I want to return the result. So this is the function. That means function you can say call or invoke, or you can say use. Main function is going to use take two numbers function, passing two input parameter and returning the results. Right? So this is kind of a basic syntax about the function. And this function not only used by a main, used by, for example, this is the code. Here I want to not do calculation here. I can call this function. This is my function. I can say, hey, I am just commenting this case. Hey, say I can say sum equal to sum of function. I can pass x and y. Okay, so this is the way you can also use. Okay, this function is not returning value, so we cannot use. I can use this function some return value. So here say I can use this. So here I can say maybe this way you can say. Notice whenever I am running this, they are going to not doing any plus operation here. They are using another function, because another function do the same thing. If you running this function is not also do the sum, but not doing own. You can use another function. So here I am trying to say you can use another function. So this function maybe here this is the one way, or you can say, hey, even I don't want to this, I want to comment out. Already have this function. This function I can use here. You can say, hey, this is a function, I can pass x and y. And this works. So here say this function calling take two input parameter. They are not doing own plus. They are not going to calling in the return value. You can say already we have a one function. This can take two input and sum and print. So why I am going to summing and printing myself? We can use the existing function. So here you can run. We can use the existing function. So lots of permutation combinations you can play with the Go function. Right, they're working. So what we learn, what we take here, you can write your own function, even can use another existing function maybe not returning anywhere. They are not returning anything, just doing calculation and printing. Some function can take some input and do some processing. Some function might be take some input and they are returning some output. And all these functions, like this function, once you written this function are used in different places. In main function, another function, another file, another function. So this is the beauty of function. If you written code in a function, those functions are going to reuse by many places. So hope this will get some basic understanding about this function. And coming classes, our objective is that always we are writing our code. Whatever the code is written here, we must feel to write in a particular function, right? Function take opportunity to us to define the objective, what you are going to do. So one thumb rule, whenever you are writing the function name as descriptive as possible, so that someone can read the function name and then can easily understand what this function doing. They are taking some return value, or running output, or no output, whatever the things. So these functions say, hey, you can also say, hey, somehow void. You can say, hey, you cannot specify anything, or you have option. You can say, hey, one is the also keyword, I think, void. What do you mean void? Void means they are not returning anything. Okay. So later part we can understand what this different permutation combination we have, but as of now just understand we can write our code as possible as in a particular function, means your own function. Main function is already available, you can write everything in the main function, but prefer way we can write using the function. So let's try to write multiple couple of classes. We are going to do some more exercise. Until we are not doing exercise, we are not comfortable to writing these codes, writing this function. We are going to write very small function, like write a function for the even number, write a function for the odd number. Let's say I want to get out all the even number between a to b. All the things we are going to slowly cover, but today we have to at least understand what kind of operator which we have: arithmetic operation, logical operator, less than greater operator, conditional operator, boolean operator, any kind of operation, modulo operator, all we learn, and all the things whatever you turn, always available everything on this year's GoLang specification. Go check out this website GoLang specification and read out all this operator, all this the keyword, and how we can using this. And coming session we are going to write our more functions, more classes. So hope today class you clear how we can write my own function. Just use the function keyword, your function name. If have some no input, just open close braces, you write your code. And once you write your code, how can you use this function? Can be used in another function, maybe inside this function or inside this function, or even you can use this function in the main. So here I am saying use a function means calling the function or invoking the function. Different terminology you can use, but understand, just once you define the function, someone, someplace, somewhere going to use. That use known as a function invocation or function call. So here we can write in the function that not taking any input. This is a function, they are taking some different input. Notice the same code I can use one time, two time, three time. Same function once you written one time, you can use many times for different input of the permutation combination. And similarly, like maybe if some function takes some input, not just do something but also informing, giving the result, hey, it is your result, take the result and do whatever you want. So generally depend upon our use cases. Sometime you are writing a function that takes some input and then return output. Sometime we are writing a function just take input but not returning any value. Sometime we are writing a function that does not take any input, maybe not return any value. Maybe fourth combination might you can write a function that not no take any input but return value possible. All the permutation combination possible. We can write just simple value like function say hello, say hello. Okay, and this function no input. Let's say I want to no, I want to return value. So here say hey return hello. Okay, so here you are writing and now you can call this function. So here I can say hey I am calling this function. So I am calling returning some value. What return the value? Message. So let's say hey they return a message, and you can say hey print the message. Here we have to say hey this function take no input but return a string mess. Okay, this is the function name, this is the function keyword, this is the function name, no input but return the hello message. Just run it. So here we can combination of function you can write. Sometime take input no return value, sometime no take input no return value, sometime take input and return value. So here you are getting hey message hello, whatever the message you want to print or return. So depend upon the you can say our program, our task, our requirement, we are going to write a function. So in generally you can write a function take input no return output. You are writing a function no take input but return value. Might be case that take input but no return value. Might be case that take return input maybe return value. So all the permutation combination you can say you are writing the function. Maybe good option here I am writing this. Okay, here a function use but no input and no output, because this is the code I am written here. They are doing something but not returning anything. Okay, that's very easy. This function I am not passing any input but they are doing something and returning the hello message. You are getting the result, getting the message. Okay, in here message and printing them. Okay, similarly these are the functions just take input, not doing any return any output. This is the function taking input but also returning the result. So whenever particular functions return some value, you have to capture the result in the particular variables, and after that you can print, you can take decision, condition check, everything. So hope it will help you. You can go and write some small function in the Go language and try to use those functions. This function can be used inside a main method or can be used inside a different method. Let's sample this say function. I can use maybe here, I can use maybe here, I can use maybe here. So one function if you written, they can use in any places. Maybe in the same class, maybe different class. Whenever we are going to write the different Go files, we can understand. But as of now, we can say function is very you can say useful set of code, a set of lines that can use in a different places. Good example, we have to use a main function, or even we can use another function. Our function used by another function. This function is by another function. So any function can use any places. But all the syntax and the semantics are you can say only help us when we are going to try. So short summary, the Go function syntax is that you can just write your func keyword. This is the keyword, and after that you can write your function name, logically name. Okay, and your again open and close parenthesis, and here pass one argument, 2 or 3, and then what is the value they returning, optional, and open close braces, and here write all your line of code. So function is the keyword, function name, you can anything, and here input types, here output what they return, and what the line of code you are going to write, and the return. So these are the basic GoLang function syntax, and generally these must be right, this parenthesis must be right. These are the optional things, maybe no input, maybe no output return, open and close function body required, and here maybe 1 line code, 2 line code, 10 line code, whatever the block of code, you can say block of code, line of code, or set of statement, or set of expression, you can say anything. Okay, so let's do practice to write your own set of functions, and once you return this function can be used where you can use maybe in your main function, or in any your own function, my function 1, my function 2, my function 3, any other function you can use this your function. Okay, so function is a reusable block of code or set of code. You can say function is just block of code or set of code, a set of line, a set of statement. They perform some specific task, a specific work, a specific program, and whatever the specific task we can give logically name of your function, so that anyone can read your function name and identify what the business this function serve. So hope this information of the day is helpful for you. Please do exercise, start practicing, because the programming language always discuss need required a practicing. So our objective here not just complete the particular topic. My objective, as many number of time I revise them, I repeat them, I inform them, because repetition of any things make familiar with you, and after familiarity you feel, hey, it is a easy, it is a simple, it is a very comfortable. So let's you also do many write small function and try to play with all the permutation combination, try to invoke, try to use from the main function another function, and once you are going to using this, you feel comfortable in the Go functions. So that's for the day, and hope you can say these information helpful for you. Thank you for watching this video.